Alrighty guys, and here is the package that's going to be able to allow me to get a little bit more done on Sullust. Now, quick disclaimer, most of the work that gets done on Sullust this week is going to be from that massive haul I got a couple weeks ago with all the, it was like 4,000 pieces. Most of that is going to come from that, but this is a very important package. It's a small package, yeah, but there's actually a lot of pieces in here. So without any further ado, go ahead and get into this one. This one came from Bricklink. Came from a store by the name of Ted and Flitz Bricks. So a little weird of a name there, but let's see. Hopefully I don't cut into anything. Let's go ahead and get this open. There we go. There we go. Alright. Oh, cool. He uses resealed Lego bags. Sweet. Alright. So, just a list there. But to show you guys this first. And this is a bunch of tiles. Now, I paid like $30 for this, and all I got was 50 tiles. 50 of these tiles, I think, which should be enough to finish flooring the bunker. I got like 20 of these, I think. Got one of these for that area. It's for an area up on the I don't know what you call it, the officer's platform, I guess. That'll finish that off. So I needed one of those. This guy was 17 cents, which is absolutely insane. But there's that. And then here we got these guys, which I'm very excited. So we got, I think, 20 of these, and then a couple of Hoth Rebel minifigures. Very excited to get these guys. I've been needing Rebels now, so kind of built up the Imperial Army a good bit, as you guys probably remember. Now it's time to start on the Rebels, so getting a good head start on that one. So I think do have one more thing coming in this week, and then when that comes in, I'll show you guys, and then when after that, I'll show you guys the progress as it will get done. So guys, to start off this episode of Sullust, I'm going to go ahead and just get the haul out of the way so you guys see what I got before I put it all in Sullust. Now this package came from eBay. This is not parts, but I'll show you guys that when I get into it. But just a quick reminder, if you guys want to help support me further, go check out my Instagram. That'll be down below. Also, if you guys want to go check out the Webstore, that would really help me out. And you know, if you find something you like, feel free to purchase it. And that not only goes to support myself, but the designer who designed it. So feel free to check that out. Now, without any ado, let's cut into this eBay package. Now, I got a deal for these things in here. I got a pretty good deal, actually. I think I paid $50 for it. Now, excluding tax, or tax and shipping. But let's see if I can get it open. Hopefully I didn't cut anything. Let's see. Sweet. Okay, cool. Oh, cool. The seller wrapped these individually. Cool. I like it when eBay sellers know what they're doing. Because trust me, I've had some that honestly have no clue what they're doing. So you guys may have seen part of that, but go ahead and get this off of this set first. You guys can see Overwatch Dorado Showdown is the first one, and then the next one here is Junkrat and Roadhog. Now, I've really been getting into the Overwatch sets lately, and I got a deal for these. I got these for $60, $65 with shipping and all that. And I mean, can't go wrong with getting these two sets. This one alone goes for $50. So the listing was for $49 for both of these, and it was like $11 or so shipping. So not that bad. So very happy to get these guys, and I can't wait to build them. So that go on to what I got from Bricklink. Whew. Okay guys, this is going to be a long, not not too long, but definitely a longer video, because this week I was able to get the most progress done on Sullust that I've ever been able to get done. And this is all due to that massive haul I got that was like over 4,000 pieces. It took me about a week to part it all out, and then probably another couple of days to finish what I was building, or to put the parts that I could use on the Sullust. So I guess without any further ado, go ahead and get into it. Now you guys may be wondering, well, why is section 2 and 3 here? Well, the reason being is because I was actually able to finish this section 2, I think 99.9%. It's 99.9% complete. You guys will figure out, or I'll tell you guys what the 9% is, or 0.01% is here in a second. But I mean, this is it. This is like almost complete. Like, I could almost say it's complete right now, but it's just missing like a few things, and then it's done. So I guess without any further ado, let's go ahead and take you guys up to the top, and I'll show you what I'm talking about first. And you guys can see off to your right, good bit of work got done in section 3. But I'm going to show you section 2 first. So move the tripod out of the way. Try not to hit the lights, and you guys have already seen it probably, but we got this cannon. Place for a Death Star gunner to sit. Now I'm not too entirely satisfied with the design here, but it was definitely better than my prototype I had. My prototype was fat and clunky, and it was not good. I didn't even really want to show you guys because it was so bad. But this one I think is really better. I don't know if it's the final design or not. I don't know. But definitely like the stickered tiles on here. Those came from the 4,000 parts. I was really happy to get those. And then here we also got this little printed pad here from those parts too, and I really like getting that. So I wanted to incorporate that into this guy here. If this is the final build, don't worry about the blue chair. I'm going to get a black one to replace it. So don't worry about that. I'll make it match. You guys can see the little droid off in the back there too. Now you guys may also be able to notice, got the floor done. And if I pop the gun off here for a second, you guys can see just the little design I put on it. And I don't think it's too bad. I honestly really like it. It's very different from what my standard tiling and plating formation looked like. So I'm very happy with how this one turned out. To me, it just looks pretty good. It looks completed, and I'm very happy to have it completed. Now, if I can go ahead, try to pull this out for you guys. Well, maybe better for me to just spin it around. So let me spin this guy around, and I'll show you guys what got done on the back. So as you guys can see, there's the gun from the back. We're obviously on the back here. We got the platform and all this, and then we've got the Indiana Jones Easter eggs here. Now, what I was able to get done on the back here this week was the third sail. You guys can see all 3 of them are complete. Very happy to get this done. I was I was actually pretty excited that I had the parts from that haul for this guy, so I don't have to really buy any more. Now the only thing is, let's see if I can pop him out real quick, is there, and this is the reason why I say that this section is 99.9% complete. It's only because the inside's not tiled. As you guys will remember if you've been watching Sullust, the first gel cell is tiled on the inside. This one and the middle one here are not. So that's why I said it was 99.9% complete, is because I got to get the tiles to tile not only this one but the middle one, or the second one there. So that's going to get done soon, but until then, this guy's going to remain 99.9% complete. So almost done. And then also another thing I do need to get, well, this guy will go in without breaking anything. Let's see. Well, if
if I can get him. Nope. Alright, I'm just going to leave him like that. Another thing here is I need the door here. So I need to get the door. There's section 3. I'll show you guys that in a second. But I do need to get the door here, and like I said, tiling these two, and then probably getting the minifigures for this Easter egg up here. But once that's done, this section will be 100% complete. And I mean, really what I've said here, the door and the tiles and the minifigs actually aren't really even that expensive. So that should happen here pretty shortly. So now let's show you section 2. I'll go ahead and get into section 3. Just let me spin this guy around and I'll show you guys that from the front. So now that I got done showing you guys section 2, I'm going to show you all the progress that got done on section 3. Now actually the majority of the progress got done on this section, so I wanted to get the smaller stuff out of the way with section 2. So go ahead and show you guys everything that got done here. Now as you guys can obviously tell, if I'll lift the camera up, you can obviously tell that the roofing got done, and the last time you guys saw, I didn't have anything on top here. So I was able to, with that massive haul, to plate the roof entirely. So, and it had enough place to do it for 3 layers, and I still have plates left over. I have tons and tons of plates left over. So that was an epic haul to be able to get all that stuff. But not only that, I was able to complete this roof, which was a big thing to do on my list, and I was very happy to get that done. Now you guys might be wondering, what is this, these two pillars over here? And that is explained, if I'll lift you guys up even higher, that is explained by this massive building over here. Whoops, sorry, don't worry now, all this is filler brick, so you guys won't see any of this in the final product. I mean, from like here down you won't see any of this. And this area here, I'm going to build the rockwork up to it. And you guys can already see I ran out of dark bluish gray brick, 2x brick, so I wasn't able to get any further than this. But you guys can see I've already started to build a platform, and this is going to be a platform for the TIE Fighter. I've already set it out. TIE Fighter can fit perfect here, so I don't have to worry about that. But you guys can see I'm going to build a platform out, and these guys are just going to be the supports. Now I figured it would be kind of cool to see the supports like jutting out of the rockwork to support the platform. So that's what I'm thinking. I'm going to build the rockwork up here. I'm going to build the rockwork up here, and have, you know, a good section of this pillar stuck out, so you guys can see it supporting this, but also it looks like it's been drilled into the rock. So that's why those guys are here. Now the reason they're on these doorways, I guess, or whatever, is just so I could get the height correct. Now these guys are a little taller than the platform, so those will be adjusted, so don't worry about that. But you guys can see that I've got this little, I don't know what you call this little piece here, and I essentially want to get it so when I build out the platform, it can just rest here, so it doesn't really move. So it'll rest. It won't really be attached except through this, and I don't really want it to move, because my goal is to take it to a brick fair. So during transportation, that's one thing I really don't want to break off, because that's going to be a big section. Now it'd be an easy fix, but I'd be kind of concerned what it would do to the rockwork if it would, you know, pull some pieces off or something. So I want it to be secured for sure. Now you guys look over here, and I've already mentioned it, but you guys can see this massive building, and you're probably like, well, if you're gonna start with filler brick, why would you start over here? And the reason being is because if you guys see this massive tower, this is the tallest point of this section. So this is the top right here, and it lines up perfectly to section 2 to the back, so it lines up perfectly to the walkway. And if you guys see this is a very special thing on the back. I'll go ahead and flip this around, show you. Let's go ahead and get this guy down. Alright, now you guys can see it's an elevator shaft, and here's the elevator. You guys can see that, and that's the reason I started the filler brick over here, is just so I could build that elevator shaft, and it goes all the way up to the platform. Now before I get into that, I do want to show you guys this. You guys can see the ladders here, and just the amount of hard work that went into these stairs. So let me actually take you off the tripod here, because this will be a harder thing to show you. So if I can put this guy out of the way, show you guys this. You guys can see there's the stairs all the way down, and you guys can see the stairs continue into this spiral looking pattern. And that was not easy, I'm not gonna lie. That was, oh man, that was not easy. Oh, sorry if you guys hear that. There's a military base not too far from here, so they fly helicopters all over my house all the time. So as I was saying, you guys can see the spiral thing, and these tiles here, these are like elbow tiles, I guess that's what they're called. And I just put 2 of those in there. Now they're not straight, but a minifigure can stand on them, but I figured, you know, it's carved out of rock, so why not? If it's not straight, it's fine. But I was very happy to get this spiral pattern in here into the stairs, just because it was not easy. So very happy to show you guys that. You guys can see it's tiled all the way out to here, and you can see the start of the platform. Now the reason it's tiled here and not back here, you guys can see, is because the rock work, let's see if I can explain this easily. You guys can see the rock work down there. Rock work is going to come all the way up to here, and then when it comes up, it's going to meet up here, and I'm going to build the rock work up here and build it around the stairs. So let's get you guys zoomed out. So I'm going to build it up like I was saying, and build it around the stairs, so it looks like the stairs were put into the rock work. And I've left some room. If there's some room left over that I need to tile, I'll do that, but I left some room just so I can easily build the rock work around it and make it look nice. So that's why I didn't tile all this out here. It's just because I'm putting rock work here, so you guys really won't see anything there. Now, let's see. Go ahead and show you guys. You guys can see stairs there, and just how nice it looks. And you guys can see this. Now I'm not too happy with the floor pattern. I did want the lights around it, that's for sure. I did want the light pattern around it, and that's just how it worked out. As far as this, I'm not too happy with how this turned out, but I do have to say it does line up perfectly with section 2, so that's nothing to complain about. So I may be reworking that, I may not, but who knows. But I was very happy to, you know, at least be able to tile it. So you guys can see, if I come on down, there's the top, and then you guys can see the walkway into the elevator shaft, and there's the elevator. So, and that's how it gets up and down. Let me show you guys that if I can get it on here. You guys can see that. Now I do want to be careful here, because this is not very safe, I guess you could say. Now the way I'm going to get this up and down is just going to have to manually turn it. I'm not a genius or even familiar with the functions or the little control boxes and things that Lego gives people, you know, like David Hall using his Kashyyyk mock, how he got his elevator up and down. I'm not familiar with that. So, and I also know that they're expensive, so I just had to go with what I had on hand, and it was essentially the winch system and the pulley system, essentially. And you guys can see Technic. Now, I don't like dealing with Technic, but for this case it was warranted, and you guys can see it actually works pretty well. It's just manually powered. Now, I got this idea to stop it so it wouldn't, you know, fall down every time, or I could hold it in one place. I got this idea actually from one of the Ninjago sets that I got that was partially built from that haul. I had this little lever here that was off to the side, and it would stick into this Technic thing here, this Technic wheel, and it would hold up a trap, or it had like a boulder attached on the end and it would hold it up. I figured that was a pretty cool idea, so I went ahead and used it here, and it turned out pretty well actually. And it looks fine to me. It doesn't look like it takes away anything or makes it look ugly. I think it looks fine, and it works pretty well too. So the elevator is pretty nice. Now you guys can see I have covered up the filler brick here and on this side and partially on this side. Then we come down here. You guys can see. Here, let me get my phone out and see if this will work. Put a light in there. So that really works. I don't know. Oop, there went my phone. Don't know if you guys can really see that well on the camera. But you guys can see we got some tiling done, and actually a lot of it. Now with that haul, you know, that had the tiles. This is what I was able to get done. I ran out of tiles, which is honestly not a good thing to say because these guys are not cheap at all. And I bought 50, and that cost me almost like 15 to 20 bucks to get just 50. So yeah, definitely not the cheapest of things, but I think I only need about 30 more to finish up this area, so I'll just have to bite the bullet and get them. So that's kind of I'm not too happy about that, but it's just gonna have to be dealt with. So when I do get it, it'll be here soon, so I can finish this guy off. So tiling's there. You guys can see the chairs. Hopefully you can see the chairs. I don't know if you can or not. Let's see. Yeah, kind of see it. One's black here, but you can see the blue one's better. But don't worry about the blue. They will be replaced with black. So that's what I'm going to do there. And then of course, kind of the given. Let's see. You guys can see, got the pillars done, all of them. I got all the pillars done. So pretty happy to get that done. Move my phone out of the way. Pretty happy to get all those pillars done. Just wasn't really an expensive thing. It was just, you know, just actually doing it. So pretty happy to get that. Now I do want to say they are taller than the ones on the bottom, which is alright. I mean, it's not really an issue. It's just, you know, they're not really symmetrical at all. I mean, this one's like 7 bricks high, and I think this is about 9.5 or so, or 9 2/3, whatever. So, you know, the difference is substantial, but I don't think it really takes away from anything. So, I guess that about does it. Now, I will say I wasn't able to get much of any rock work done. That's just because whoops, I don't know where that went. But something happened and my camera stopped somehow. Anyway, what I was saying was I wasn't able to get any rock work done at all. And that was just because the haul didn't really have that much rock work, which was fine because I was able to get a bunch of other stuff done. So rock work just kind of had to sit over there for, you know, I don't know, just had to chill. But I will get back on rock work here soon. And actually, that's about all that's left after, you know, after finishing this wall here and getting these guys done, and then finishing the platform, and then of course tiling. But after all that, rockwork's about the only thing that's left. So hopefully I'll be able to knock that out pretty soon, because I know you guys are probably sick and tired of hearing me say rockwork. So hopefully that gets done here soon, and I can just knock that out, and when that happens, we'll be almost done with Sullust. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like, comment, subscribe down below, and thank you so much for watching this long video. I know it was really long, but I was able to get a lot done, and I'm pretty happy about it. So of course, as always guys, thank you for watching.